And for me, I'll be really honest as well, Banks hasn't shown anything yet. His biggest claim to fame is inheriting Vlad after Manny Stewart had done all the work.
Yeah, I mean, what has? I mean, in all these years that Jonathan Banks has had, to make an impression, to bring somebody up. Who the hell has he brought up? Who the hell? And in comes the man like EJ Boxing.
Listen. I got the scoop straight away because if you go to Dillian's Instagram, you see the coach with the bald head. His name's Xavier Miller. I was trying to say that he was one of Dillian's coaches. So I just talked to him a second ago. Yeah. And so Dillian split with Mark Tibbs last night. So I said to him, Are you the head coach? And he said, I don't know. I don't discuss stuff like that. So I'm assuming he's the head coach. So you was just talking about Jonathan Banks. Well, Jonathan Banks was with him when he fought AJ. And because when I went to see Dillian back in the days when I was first following Dillian, where me and him was cool, Jonathan Banks was with him. And Jonathan Banks, for me, was making Dillian very, very good body shotting. He was looking really good under Jonathan Banks. The fight with AJ was a bit too soon. And Spencer would say that, and maybe Jonathan Banks, but the money Dillian couldn't turn down. After the fight, Jonathan Banks, then I think Klitschko, he went back with Klitschko because Klitschko needed him as well. And also he went with Cecilia Brackett. So if it's going to be Jonathan Banks, then that's great. Like I said, he works with Xavier Miller, IQ Boxing Academy. They got pro fighters there right now. So I'm assuming he's the head coach. But I just talked to him and he says he didn't really want to say anything about it. And I mean, he's going to call me back, but he ain't going to call me back. So I'm assuming he's the head coach, which is strange because if you see Dillian's in the last performance, you see Dillian in the Philly shell. That's Xavier. That's his style. He likes fighters finding that kind of James Toney Philly style, which Dillian likes because it's a different style for Dillian, you know. So if you see, you see in the highlights right there, you see the guy with the ball. That's Xavier Miller. You see this there. That's him. That's what he used to do with me because that's how I got my amateur thing. I come out the same gym. I got my amateur license there. I got my table officials there, and also I done my pro thing coming out of a gym it's in Northwest London. So that's Dillian. When he went on his ban, he got suspended from Bristol, whichever university it was. Xavier was still talking to his brother, Dean or whatever, Lamar, right? Because when I went to Xavier up to the press conferences, they got contact with each other. So Lamar was coming down because Lamar lives in Northwest London. He was training at IQ. So when Dillian was going through his depression, Zab extended him to come down. So he used to come down to IQ and do training, you know, when he was going through his depression. So obviously Dillian's type of guy is very loyal to him. So he's bringing him in the camp. Xavier, you can see he's gone to Portugal. That's where Dillian's home is. So they train out of Portugal there. That's where they're basically training for this Povetkin fight. And so I'm assuming he's the head coach. You know what I mean? I'm assuming he's the head coach right now. So if you're looking for a coach, go on.
Can I ask you a question about Xavier? What's he like at training jab? I mean, is he a good coach to develop a good jab?
He's very extensive amateur career, and he's been a pro coach now for like 4 years. He has like about 7, 8. No, he has probably like 10 pros. But the main one he's got is Yusuf Super Kamari. Yusuf Super Kamari has just got signed with a deal with Dillian, so we're expecting to probably see him on TV. He's got a style, like I said, like James Toney. So he has, in terms of accomplishments or anything, this will be the biggest stage for him at this moment in time. I'm assuming he's going to be the head coach because, I mean, he said he's going to call me back. Obviously, I know he's not going to call me back. So I already knew that he's the head coach. So, you know, that'll just clear that right, because what it is, right? I'll give you an example. The reason why he's made himself the head coach, because with Mark Tibbs and a lot of these guys as well, like, and I mentioned Angelo Dundee, what they used to do, is that you'll be training with another coach, and what they'd come in the last maybe a month and kind of polish up your style, tell you what you're not to do, what you need to do, and they would get paid the 10% of your money, right? And whoever else was helping out, they'd probably get 5%. So Dillian probably looking at it like, well, I'm in Portugal, and this guy's been with me thick and thin, as you can see in his highlights now. And I'm learning with him. I'm in the ring with him because Mark's probably one of them guys there. He tells you what to do, but he's not in the ring. And Xavier is a hands-on coach. He's in the ring with you. he works on your condition, he works on your dieting and everything. You know, if you want someone to talk to, he basically will be there for you 24/7. And if you need, in terms of a fighter needs that. You know what I mean? Because that's when fighters start going off. And Dillian's weight will probably be the best he's ever going to be in.
What do you think he's going to come in at?
I don't know, but he'll be, because he's been with him. He's been with every day in Portugal, so I'm expecting Dillian to be his best weight, because that's why his weight used to be terrible. Because Mark probably never focused on that. They focused on technical work and not really focused on his weight, because maybe he's a heavyweight. But heavyweights have an optimum weight where they're really fit at. You know what I mean? So
like for me, I'd like to see Dillian around 240.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe a bit under.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully he should come in and the weight.
The reason I was talking about the jab, EJ, is because against Rivas, I thought Dillian showed a really nice jab. Really nice jab.
Yeah.
And I was giving Mark Tibbs the credit for that.
He's calling me back now.
Okay.
Where is it?
Yeah. Put him on live. Put him on speaker.
Yo, Zab. Come on, man. Give me the scoop, bro. Man's still a reporter, you know.
Put him on speaker.
No, Rafi. Hold up, Rafi. No. Nah, it's a private conversation, Rafi. It's a private conversation. I can't believe it. Yo, Zab. You still there, Zab?
Where the hell's EJ? Where's EJ? Has he muted himself up?
Nah. Look, you ran him off, Rab. You ran him off. He's called. Oh, no, one minute.
All right.
He's calling me back. 1 minute.
All right, we got the scoop. We got the scoop live.
Yo, Zab. Yeah. Hold on, because them. I was just talking to them man on a thing. Let me just cancel that for a minute. Stay there.
You gotta try, Raf. You gotta try these things.
EJ's run off with the scoop. That's unforgivable. That's unforgivable, EJ. I thought we were YouTube buddies. What's going on?